Hello there, and welcome back to Helldivers 2. Thank you for all the love on the last video, we did way better than expected, so let's jump straight into the next one. As you can see next up on the list we have the arc thrower. Now, I know when you think of the arc thrower you're hit with all the usual feelings that come with this support weapon. Yes, those feelings. I sense much anger in you, Skywalker. Should I edit that out? Nah. So, with all those feelings in mind, let me tell you, believe it or not, you are absolutely correct. When I say how excited I was to stop using this folded up umbrella of a weapon, if you can even call it that, I cannot stress that enough. Unless turning every gunfight into an 8-episode limited series focused on a single bot patrol is your thing, I suggest you leave this Kotanga back on the octagon of adversity. Yes, I know, that is the best shipment you've ever heard. I'd be annoyed too if I didn't first. But here, check out this little fight sequence. I sped up the footage because I wouldn't wish anything like this on even my worst enemy. To sit through how slow, painful and mind-numbingly boring this gunfight was. Also, the Helldivers soundtrack sped up. Sounds like a circus-related nightmare. And here we are. Squid Town. As if fighting them wasn't already boring and monotonous enough, this little Kotanga somehow managed to bring a whole new level of misery to my day. And as you can see, the poor recruit fresh out of the academy who stood behind me got to share in the misery too. Yeah, some firing around friendlies, but I was desperately trying to get a usable clip on the calamari colonies, and they wandered too close to my no-no square. And as for the effectiveness of this weapon against the squids, useless! The only thing worth reporting is that it seems to give them the same effect as standing up off the sofa too quickly and catching a mild head rush. Yeah? There's one thing though. This little electricity-laced bit of climbing frame is good for something, and that is killing bugs. I'm talking 700 plus kills on 3 different matches against Planet Bugtown. And that's with me being pretty strict, using just the support weapon as much as possible and not rinsing the whole month's stratagem budget on one little excursion to slip. It can single-handedly and simultaneously hold the line and wipe out entire bug family trees. It lets your fellow Helldivers raise the flag in the name of Super Earth, saluting proudly, knowing this brave Helldiver is doing his part and setting the perimeter with his portable horse fence. Bugs are breaching? No problem. Chargers charging? No problem. Bile Titans tightening? Useless. Not a scratch. So yes, while it's incredibly effective against the bugs, I advise you bring a chair and a magazine though, because boy is this thing a slow-paced, boring bit of kit. From the slightly too slow charge-up time, to undercharging a shot and wasting 3 seconds of your Helldiver's dog-year short life, to almost crushing my left click button into oblivion trying to will this scrap heap to charge faster. And even punching the ticket of a Helldiver behind you and the 2 foraging for samples on the other side of the mission area. I really hope this thing would feel like the Wonderwaffe from everybody's favourite franchise. But instead it reminds me of licking a 9-volt battery repeatedly for hours while trying to study for a maths test, being forced to show your workings even though we all knew we'd end up carrying calculators in our pockets for the rest of time, contrary to what every single teacher told us in school. If you're under 30, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about though. So, moving on. I'm really trying not to make a habit of these negative videos, so consider this my video testimony to be used as evidence against me to never use the arc thrower again. Ever again. I'd sooner use the Liberator Penetrator and the 110mm rocket pods, but that's a whole other video and one I'm in no rush to make. Let me know what you'd like to try out. Let me know what you'd like me to try out in the comments below. See you in the next one.